Now, speaking of Brandon Rios, they've been making headlines. I don't know if you saw, like on Instagram, and if you watch the videos, but Victor Ortiz, one of your former fighters, just called out Brandon Rios. What do you think about that fight, man?
What do I think about that fight? Well, it's a fight that a lot of people will see, just because those two guys have a story. They started together. They came here from Kansas together. One brought the other, and they started with Robert Garcia, and some bad blood started among them down the road, and that's why. But from my part, honestly, that fight would have been good a couple years ago. Mm-hmm. Right now it is, but people will see it due to the fact that they got some heat going on. Right. But the good fight would have been a couple years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago. That would have been a good fight when they were both great mentally and physically. I mean, right now Brandon Rios, he's good, but I think he's past his prime. And Victor, mentally, I don't know if he's still there. I saw it with Berto, and we will watch it, but it would not generate that much interest to me that if it would have been a few years ago.
If you had to pick a winner of that, who would you pick?
Man, it's tough because Victor knows Brandon, and Brandon knows Victor very well because they would spar together, they know each other. I honestly think that Brandon would beat Victor psychologically, because he has no respect for him, and just verbally, aggressiveness with his mouth would mentally beat Victor. But if Victor's strong enough to withstand, the verbal part and goes in the ring, Victor has more ability than Brandon in there. He has more angles. He's a better boxer. But that's the thing. If Victor can withstand that verbal aggression of Brandon Rios.